So I'm gonna go here first to clean up a few things I missed. One being an athletics check, and the other is a demolition thing. Then we'll go kill the commissar and then do the arena segment.
We are bound by the blood of martyrs.
80%. In case we fail, I'm gonna quick save. I do remember this had a piece of equipment. I don't know if it's relevant to my builds, but we'll see. Come on, dude. Not a great first impression. I've been boasting about you, come on. God damn, bro, come on. Why? I think any future D&D games should ditch this mechanic. Like, sure, it adds flavor and RNG and whatnot, but I hate it. I want them to introduce a more skillful way of passing stuff like this. Nades, trinket. Whenever the wearer of this badge gains a stack of versatility, they also gain momentum. That might be nice for him. Or I give it to Heinrich, since he's also an arch militant. If the wearer did not spend movement speed during their turn, they're double their cover efficiency and half cover until the end of the wearer's next turn. A decent club. I remember using this on Abelard. But it's better against machine units, really. So, for now, I'm just gonna pick them up. We go here, there should be a combat sequence. Yeah. I don't really need to do it, but I will regardless. It's mainly to, in case you failed while recruiting Pescar, to cure him. You can get a thing off of him to cure it. He does hit hard, so we'll see how bad it is on unfair. He has a shit ton of health. And God knows what else. He also retaliates, which is annoying. So I'm gonna position everyone around Argenta to get more damage on her. Then should I buff Argenta first? Since he hits like a truck, maybe I should do this instead. Okay.
I'll do it.
He's gonna act next, so let's try to do as much damage as possible, which means we need to do this first.
Faith without deeds is worthless. You, my emperor.
Running gun. Just a normal shot. And then turn this on to guarantee a crit. Bam. Okay. Who is he attacking? Ulfar? Okay. Holy crap. Jesus Christ. Whew. Already we got a bunch of traumas. God damn. Oh, sorry.
All too easy. Nothing I can't do. Not a problem for me.
Let's try that. Okay, start building some stacks on him, so that whenever we get the chance to attack, he will do some devastating damage. He is stunned. Okay, raid, joint analysis, debuff even more. And 'Attack 119, but he's healing and he's about to attack. Motherfucker. Jesus. Okay. Well, this is not looking good. Not looking good at all.
I'll do it.
Let's debuff him a bit more. I want to dash away in case he
As
fucking
the Emperor commands, I act.
ignores Ulfar.
With you, my Emperor. I'll do it.
Okay. What happened? Was he stunned? No idea. I'm gonna take advantage of it, though.
All too easy.
And then see... We built a decent amount of stacks. Maybe it's best to... buff Ulfar.
Already done.
Why aren't you buffing? Okay.
Suits my purposes. Nothing I can't do.
Then we'll just
Not
attack.
a problem. Watch and learn.
Okay, Ulfar is back in business. We could try to do this, or... No. Okay. We shall kick him first. That doesn't push him away? Fuck me. Alright, well. Let's pull out some heavy gun stuff.
None can do this better than a warrior.
Jesus fucking Christ. Okay, dude. The biomechanical creature is flailing its limbs faintly. Its body is broken and bears the signs of combat, but it seems no one is planning to repair it. You can see the glistening flesh under the cracked carapace and the bunches of wires that cremate it. The armor plates rise heavily, and the creature emits a wistful, creaking sigh full of regret. The claw on Pascal's Macandriite clangs loudly. The visor emits a series of clicks. Switching the observation spectrum, Pascal hands automatically reach for the come-by tool on his belt, even as if his eyes closely watch the dying creature. We could examine it. Every limb on the creature, the hard ones on skeletal paws and the flexible ones on metallic cords, is equipped with a variety of implements similar to surgical tools. The jagged circular saws, twisted drills, and vibrating monoscalpels promise unbearable pain. You can see clearly the inside of the mechanism through the holes in its armor. Its gut can open to drag a hamstring victim inside. Once the victim finds themselves in the monster's stomach, they will be pierced by injectors that will liquefy them. The substance will then drain to the reservoirs at the tail end of the creature. Would you like to study this device? Request approved. Pascal eagerly unfolds his Macandriat and they all rush toward the monster. A shrieking drill cuts deep into the armor while a claw hungrily snaps off chunks of the flesh pierced with strands of metalled wire. The creature thrashes and wheezes but cannot escape the merciless vivisection. The collected samples are sent to a portable analyzer and the tech priest visor clicks, recording the procedure in picked images. Process interrupted. An operational collision has been detected. What made you stop? Mend this creature. We are taking it with us. Let's ask why you stopped. This unit is under the influence of conflicting impulses. The operational vector of the cognition dictates that the necessity of studying the subject, the operational vector of obeying the Omnissiah and his universal laws, dictates the necessity of recoiling from the subject and purifying it. The operational vector of adoration before his might dictates the necessity of reverence for the subject where the natural spirit resides in synthesis with that of the machine. I have no fucking idea what any of this means. Presenting a hypothesis, this construct is a mobile execution chamber. A subject is immobilized by the implements placed inside the construct and subjected to highly painful disposal via chemical injection. The biological remains are preserved in the built-in reservoir of the construct. The initial chemical analysis of the remains yields an abnormal result. It is as if the pain of the victims of this machine is dissolved in them. It is circulating in the metal veins of this creature. It can feel everything. The nature of the damage indicates that the unit has been in combat. I hypothesize that its constructor sent it to the arena. Based on its current condition, the result of the combat tests was unsatisfactory, otherwise the unit would have been repaired. Okay. Let's take it with us. Maybe it can help us in the arena? Request denied. The inflicted damage is critical. The subject cannot be repaired. Request approved. As doctrinally correct, let the cycle be discontinued. Let ignorance be discontinued. Okay. Drakari weaponry. A heavy gun of some sort. Overpenetration. Unfortunately, no one can use Drakari weaponry as of yet, but that could change. Heavy armor.
The divine watches over us.
Get a quick save. We also got a level out of it.
My faith is my
We
shield.
could try to remove this. Trauma.
Even in the darkest moments,
Good.
there is hope.
And I think if I just use a regular thing, we could
For the Emperor!
cure Olfar.
Grant strength to the faithful.
Put this back. Actually, 2 stacks. Okay. Save again. Please pass this.
The burden of failure is the most terrible.
One more time.
I failed.
Jesus. Lady, what is going on with you? There we go. 40% chance. That's annoying. Thank the gods. Okay, just some bombs, keys, and other shenanigans.
Centuries of service and practice.
One more thing that we missed. This side has a higher chance for some reason, so we'll go through here. And that should cover everything in this area.
I better myself through my service.
Okay. The wearer gains agility bonus to parry when using swords. Whenever the wearer parries with a sword, they immediately counterattack, causing the enemy to become staggered. Would be nice to give it to Heinrichs. If the wearer is an assassin, I don't have assassins. You create openings by dodging or parrying. Whenever the wearer successfully dodges or parries an incoming attack, they gain 10 momentum. It would be nice to give this to Abelard, however, I don't play with him.
With each step, I forge my destiny among the stars.
Alright, let's pay the Commissar a visit and get our revenge.
Let us walk this path to the end.
Might as well loot it. It's just a bunch of trash.
We are bound by the blood of martyrs.
And there he is. My brothers and sisters, it is time for you to meet our greatest ally. Rogue traitor Magnus von Valentius himself is part of the resistance. He's still playing the game. I ask you, how can we fail with someone so mighty fighting on our side? The maleficent Xenos has already tried to kill him in the arena, yet their efforts were off for naught. The Emperor protects. The Commissar gives his inspirational speech while looking at you right in the fucking eye without a shred of shame. His words draw smiles of amazement and exaltation from the people around him. You have never seen any of them before. Traitor! You condemned them to death, you lied to us, and now I have come to exact retribution. Sister Argenta, what are these accusations I'm hearing? It could be that the horrors of combat have rattled you so. Have you been blinded by the ensuing madness? Or has our cunning enemy poised your mind with some wicked influence? Could try to persuade her, however, we will likely fail. We will try. As you will. We are not finished here, so Lako Sutni, this is not a pardon, merely a sentenced state. Not at malice. Was it not our intention to kill him? The Viper is surprisingly hard to kill. He's chock full of life support augments. I figured a new pet would be nice bonus to claiming victory and having the den back. Besides, new recruits need a target to practice their aim on, right? Malice looks horribly maimed. One of his arms has almost been ripped off and now is hanging on by sinew alone. His acidic voice, however, is the same as before, and is the bloodthirsty gleam in his eyes. Just their aim? What about their close combat skills? Let me out. Make me suffer. Pit me against 5 of yours, unarmed. Good entertainment for your people, is it not? Okay, he's obviously not having a good time. Either let him go or execute him. I abhor torture. Keeping him in a cage is pointless. He could be so much more used to you. That is the least he deserves. Okay, let's try this. Hey, now, why don't we take turns torturing him instead? I'm not greedy. The Emperor doesn't like people who are. What do you think those people will do to you if I tell them what your true business is? Care to find out? Let's see who they believe. Their brother-in-arms, who promises them an expeditious escape, or the high-born loudmouth without a concrete plan. I have a few questions about you personally. I've got nothing to hide. There can be no foibles in my disciplinary officers, past and present. Who are you really? What do you mean by that? Are you asking what my name is? It's Slacko Sotny. I didn't lie about that. You want to know my trade? I've got none. I was born in a hive and I was suffocating from overpopulation. All I did my whole life was just survive, using whatever means fate would throw my way. You want to know who I was, who I serve, or who I believe in? Myself and myself. No one else. Maybe you meant to ask what my calling is, That would have been an interesting question indeed. I think I may be an artist at heart. So was Hitler. How did you come to be in Camorag? They were forming an Astra Militarum regiment on my planet. Thousands of morons brought the Commissar's grok shit about rations and the glorious duty that this is protecting the Imperium. I wasn't one of those, of course. However, it soon turned out that those thousands of volunteers weren't enough. That's when the planet's governor conscripted the entire population of 17 hive levels. Everyone who was of age, I lived on one of those levels. That's how I became a soldier, or to be specific, how I joined the Penal Legion. Our regiment was branded from the start for some heinous act committed by one of our dead predecessors. When they left us to die at the hands of the Drukhari, I decided I'd eaten enough crap out of the Imperium's hands. I beat our commissar to death and convinced my unit to surrender, and that's how I ended up here. You look like you're enjoying yourself here in Camorra. You seem surprised. You're the rogue trader here? You're the one whose former life was sweeter than this one. But for a commoner like me, our beloved Imperium is just much of a deadly, treacherous, deceitful place where everyone wants to use you and kill you. The only difference is nobody here demands that you jump for joy about the way things are. So yeah, I like this place more than my former world. Okay. I mean, you could sympathize with him, and I understand his perspective. Still, he is very scummy, don't you think? We have a dogmatic option. You may be fake, but you have the makings of a true leader. People follow you. And as hollow as your promises are, the courage that you inspire is real. The Imperium needs people like you. But he's feeding people to the arena. Why would this be a dogmatic option? I need the points, so I don't really condone this option, but fuck it. 5. Oh, give me a break. I'm telling you, Lacko. Sure, the Imperium treated you like dirty cannon fodder before, but now it really needs you. I promise. Even if I were an exemplary leader and a real commissar, who cares? This isn't the Imperium. The game is different here. Instead of staging a fake escape, you could stage a real one. You have the resources, you have the people, so use them. The Emperor will guide you. Okay. Wait, you're serious? Escape from this foul nest of misery? Just like that? Yeah, right. Then again, I suppose I do have weapons, provisions, fighters. The commissar's mocking smile slips away, leaving him deep in thought. He glances at you in surprise, as if seeing you for the very first time. Do you really mean it? The whole thing about getting out of here and starting over? Void, damn it. Now I can't get it out of my head. I'll think about what you said. I need to come up with an escape plan, a real plan. What an interesting turn of events. You feel as if he has just undergone some indescribable change, as if now you are looking not at a lying fraud, but a true hero of the Imperium. He can also be a like a traitor, but where's the option? I have other business to attend to. Emperor protects, comrade. Wait. I think I have to go through this door. You traitorous maggot. It's kind of off-putting after this whole convincing deal that I had to do. Yes, yes, you got me. I'm a traitorous maggot, but just keep it down, will you? Keep supplying meat for the arena without malice around all human captives. Yeah. Are you a real commissar? Obviously not. He told us his backstory. Telling me about the arena. Why do you send people to the arena? Just trying to be useful? Okay. To the wrong guys. How did you manage to work out a deal with the witches? I happened to find myself in the arena, and I did whatever I could to survive, which entertained the audience quite a bit. Yeah, more backstory. Tazara is dead. I killed her. Damn it, I'll miss her patronage, though the same can't be said of her high-handed manner and her habit of using sharp objects to bring fun to any conversation. Well, I'll just have to win over a new patroness. You have me now, but I need to see your shopping options. He robbed me of what was mine. When that skilled freak realized I'd been left without a patron, he brought his gang on my this den, and took it away in my arena portal with it. Then he went on grazing on my pastures and snatching new arrivals who were supposed to be mine. Is that a problem? You're not going to, I don't know, kill me, are you? Okay. How about a deal? You take part in my show and I give you access to the stories of the Resistance. You just keep your mouth shut and your fingers off the trigger. You still owe me. Pay up. Do not try to deceive me ever again, worm. That was fair, your lordship. I need new equipment. There we go. So, this would be nice for if I had a Xenos companion. I'll just grab it for the sake of grabbing it. Same goes to this. Whenever the wearer performs a single shot attack from any cover, this attack gains awareness, armor, penetration. We'll compare Argenta's boots, see if it's any better. Each time the wearer dodges a melee attack, they gain 5 plus agility bonus, critical hit chance until the end of the combat. It stacks. I already have one of those, but sure. Removes 1 trauma. Restores wounds, cures bleeding, burning, toxin, fresh injuries. Sure. 15 perception and all damage both dealt or suffered by the user increases the user's critical hit chance by 10% for each instance of damage. Okay. Sorry, wait, what was the last? After that, the user becomes staggered. There's always a penalty to stims. Okay. I'm not gonna use it, but alright. Anything to loot here? Nothing. Alright, well, we avoided a combat situation, somehow recruited him, and bought everything. So now I'm just gonna finish leveling. Let me just do a manual save in case the options backfire in the future. Oh, we only have alts. Okay, I'm gonna go with this one. Somehow she's here, but I don't need her, so. In case we get stuck in a fight where we have to ult multiple times, this is nice. However, all allies within the zone gain armor till the beginning of the master tick. Allies automatically dodge all friendly fire. I think I'm just gonna go with this one. Alright. Refunding. I already grabbed one of these, but it's bugged. Okay. I grabbed the single shot thing. Can go with this, or prior to attack, all prey suffers a penalty to armor until the end of combat. I'll pick this on Pascal, I think. So we want to refund some praise on her. And Pascal can, or he already has it. Then we can also get the refunding option. We'll go with this. He already has it. Till the end of combat, the Archmilton attacks do not spend all movement. Additionally, each attack grants a stacking 5 bonus to dodge for 1 round. Till the end of combat, every stack of grants a stacking 2 bonus to critical hit chance. First time in combat that the Archmilitant reaches 0 wounds while under the effect of steadying, the Archmilitant restores 20%. He already has a hidden mechanic where if he dies, he revives himself, so I'm going to go with more critical hit chance. And with that, we are good to go. Since we're missing Cassia and Heinrichs, we could fill our entire group and have 2 officers. So I will try to be quick about this. She can do coercion, I guess. I don't know. Doesn't matter. And then seize the initiative first and foremost. Fellowship. We'll also build her in a way where she is a sniper. Do this. Inspire courage. Or personal oversight. Steel resolve. No. Where's the... Where's the boost to ballistic skill and whatever that other stuff is? Is it locked? This is a resolve thing. I think this is it. Yeah. A bonus to their weapon skill equal to the fellowship. Yep. This is what I want first. Air of authority. I think I'll pick a generic thing here. I think I have a few las snipers. Give her a resolve. We were doing coercion. something like that. Doesn't matter. Then I like to do this one. For the second option, let's go with this one. Willpower is nice on officers. Inspired courage, whatever that. Okay, temporary wounds. Willpower. Actually, scratch the willpower shit. We'll go with ballistic. Ballistic. My other officer has this, so I'm gonna pick this. If I have melee units close, we could get a free attack out of it. Another generic ability. We'll go with more ballistic. Okay. Good. Okay. Yeah, whatever. If you max these, then I guess willpower is next. More generic shit. So we already got that. Maybe fellowship. Then all negative effects are immediately removed. This comes in handy. And as for the archetype, Master Tactician, Linchpin, Nerves of Steel, more fellowship, in the hero's footsteps, fervor, more stacks. Can do one Medicaid just to give her the access to use them. Ballistic, another generic option, such as agility. Okay. We're doing carouse or something. Coercion. Ballistic. We'll pick the same we did with the last guy. Additional stacks. Coercion. Now agility. Our last thing. What's our perception at? It's not going to give us 4 points, so maybe... Combat Master? I mean, she'll be in the back line, but in case she gets overwhelmed... Or we can try this. Sure. Finish the job. Free wounds whenever she gains stacks. Anything works really, so more Medicaid. Okay, sure. She's only temporary anyway. I don't have to min-max everything, right? Alright, we just have to figure out her gear situation here. Don't have any light armor left. Okay, we do. But this scales off awareness, and our awareness is kind of shitty. But still, she should not incur dodge penalties. And we have a las sniper somewhere. And then as our secondary weapon, maybe something with parry. Do we have spare swords? Then something like that. Spare trinkets. Can get rid of that. Okay. Don't have anything. Oh. Sure. Boots. Anything interesting? Sure, this will do. And a few medkits. And a few bombs. That covers all of our bases. Perfect. There's probably better ways to build an officer and whatever. A lot of people are more versed into builds and such, but this is my preferred way to build an officer. Especially in this playthrough.